Something very good is being prepared by me for you. And I want you to listen in this moment with a heart that is open, awake, and full of trust. My beloved child, do not quickly pass over this word as though it were only a fleeting sound among the many things pulling you in different directions. I do not come to make you afraid of missing out, nor do I use this urgency to burden your heart. I come as a father who has watched every step you have taken, who has seen the seasons when you quietly endured, who has heard the prayers you did not have enough strength to speak aloud, and who has prepared a new moment for you in my wisdom. There are doors that do not open when you are impatient, but they open at the right time when your heart has been refined, when your steps have become steadier, and when you are able to receive what is good without losing your peace. You are standing near a sacred movement, not because you happen to arrive here by chance, but because I am awakening within you the understanding that the old season has no right to keep you forever in regret. I have prepared many things in secret before you see them in real life. I have arranged meetings, delays, answers that seem not to have arrived yet, doors that once closed, and even the silences that once made you wonder. Nothing in my hands is meaningless. Sometimes what you call delay is actually protection. Sometimes what you call loss is the way I lead you away from a path that was not meant for you. Sometimes what you thought had been forgotten is being preserved by me for a more beautiful time. I know you have cried because you felt left behind. I know there were days when you watched others step into their blessings while you wondered when your turn would come. I saw you trying to appear strong while you were weary inside. I saw you remain silent so no one would worry. I saw you keep walking even when your heart only wanted to sit down and stop trying. My child, I do not overlook those tears. I do not forget the nights when you prayed in silence. I do not take lightly the sacrifices no one recognized. The things you thought had fallen quietly to the ground, I have preserved. The seeds you sowed in pain, I have seen. And when the season comes, I can cause them to sprout in a way that will make even you marvel. But I want you to understand that the wonderful thing I do does not always come in the form you imagined. Sometimes the blessing is an open door. Sometimes it is a timely meeting. Sometimes it is a decision redirected for your good. Sometimes it is an invitation, support, an opportunity, healing, an answer, or a stream of peace returning after many days of heaviness. Sometimes the greatest miracle is not that everything outside changes immediately, but that something within you suddenly becomes clear, and you know where to continue, what to release, which words to speak, and before what you should remain silent. I am not limited by what you imagine. I can come through gentleness, through a small sign, through an ordinary conversation, through a very quiet arrangement that you will only understand when you look back and recognize my hand. Therefore, do not miss what I am doing simply because it does not come in the shape you expected. Do not let haste cause you to pass over the small signs. Do not let old disappointment make you close your heart to a new beginning. Do not let doubt tell you that good things are always meant for others, while you are only meant to stand and watch. I do not call you to live in regret. I call you to witness my mercy, to step into maturity, to receive blessing with humility, and to use what is given for pure purposes. If I open a door, step through it with gratitude. If I tell you to wait a little longer, wait in peace. If I place within you a gentle prompting, do not treat that call lightly. My beloved child, what I am preparing requires you to stay closer to me, not farther away from me. Do not seek only the blessing and forget the one who gives the blessing. Do not long only for the door to open without asking me what awaits behind it. Do not pray only for a breakthrough without allowing me to shape within you the wisdom to preserve what is entrusted to you. A true blessing does not pull you into pride, does not make you forget mercy, and does not draw you away from purity. What comes from me will make you more peaceful, more compassionate, more steadfast, more grateful, and more clear. When I change the season of your life, I also want to change the way you walk within that season. Open your heart, but do not open it in haste. Expect what is good, but do not let greed disguise itself as faith. Believe that I can act quickly, but also believe that I am wise enough to act at the right time. The hours before you may carry a reminder, an opportunity, a meeting, a confirmation, a lightening of the heart, or a small door. Be awake enough to recognize it. Guard your heart from distraction. Do not let negative words, old worries, or comparisons cause you to lose your sensitivity. When something good draws near, you need a peaceful heart to recognize it, not a chaotic mind chasing every voice. I have entered your timeline not with hesitation, but with love and power. I know what you need before you can name it. I know what you have lost and what you think can never be restored. I know the seasons when you waited until you were worn out, but I also know when you are ready enough to step into something new without allowing that new thing to lead you astray. So place your hand in mine. Let me guide you through every hour, every decision, every emotion, and every small sign. Do not go ahead of me because of impatience. Do not fall behind because of fear. Walk with me. You do not need to mourn what should have belonged to you when you know how to listen and walk under guidance. I am not the one who wants you to live in regret. I am the one who calls you into restoration. If there was something you once missed because of a lack of understanding, I can still use grace to open a new way. If there was a season you once lost because of fear, I can still teach you to rise again with greater wisdom. If a door has closed, I still have the authority to open another door, more fitting for my purpose in your life. Do not let the past have the final word. Do not let old regret keep you from recognizing what I am placing before you today. So listen, my beloved child, let your heart become quiet before my presence. Say that you are ready to receive what is good with humility, ready to step into opportunity with wisdom, ready to wait when I tell you to wait, ready to act when I open the way, and ready to keep me at the center of everything you receive. I saw you in your tears, and I will also be with you in your joy. I preserved you in the season of delay, and I will also guide you in the season of breakthrough. What I do in your life will not be merely a beautiful passing moment, but a milestone that helps you understand that I am still writing your story with grace, with providence, and with unfailing love. Your prayer has activated something in the hidden place that your eyes cannot yet fully see. My beloved child, you do not think that the words you spoke in secret fell into emptiness. Do not think that the nights when you bowed your head, the times when you had only enough strength to whisper, the moments when you called to me amid fear and weariness, were forgotten. I heard. I received every cry of your heart. And now, I am responding. The atmosphere around you is changing because your faith has begun to call upon me more loudly than your fear. A movement is forming. Not noisy but powerful. Not immediately displayed, but already arranged in my order. Therefore, remain connected to me, because what is coming is very delicate, very personal, and very precisely shaped for your life. It is not a generic promise. It is not accidental luck. It is something prepared by my hand for the right need, the right time, and the right path you need to enter. I need you to understand that many people have missed the hour of their visitation. Not because I did not call them, not because opportunity did not come near, but because they became distracted at the very moment when they most needed to be awake. They allowed doubt to whisper that nothing special was happening. They allowed weariness to numb their obedience. They delayed what I told them to do. And when the door passed by, they wondered why everything had closed before them. My child, I am drawing your heart closer right now because I do not want you to miss what I have prepared. You were not born to always remain behind, always arrive late, always watch others receive what your heart once believed for as well. You are called to rise. You are chosen to step into the things others once said you could not have. And this moment, this answer, this faith awakening within you is the bridge leading you to the place I have kept ready. The adversary knows that something is being stirred up for your good. That is why recently you have felt pressure heavier than usual. That is why your emotions have sometimes shifted strangely. Your mind has, at times, been filled with unusual questions, and old patterns seem to have returned more strongly to make you weary. It wants you to grow discouraged right before you see what I have spoken become clear. It wants you to let go when you are only a short distance from movement. It wants you to conclude that every prayer has been useless, that what you feel is only imagination, and that it would be better to return to familiar numbness. But I speak to you clearly. I will not allow darkness to steal what I have ordained for your life. What belongs to you by my authority cannot be taken away by lies, by delay, or by voices that want to pull you out of your position. The only thing you need to guard is this: do not walk away from the place where I am calling you to stand. Do not give up because you are tired. Do not turn away because you do not yet see the result immediately. Do not ignore my voice simply because fear is trying to speak louder. You will not collapse if you remain near me. You will not fail if you let me lead the way. I have trained you for this moment, even when you did not realize it. The long, quiet nights were not meaningless. Closed doors were not punishment, but redirection. The times you were held back were not meant to shame you, but to protect your timing from unsuitable places. I guarded the blessing from the wrong hands. I covered what belongs to you until you were mature enough to receive it without losing peace. And now, the time is closer than ever. What I have preserved is ready to move according to my will. Therefore, I ask you not to scroll past this. Do not read and then forget. Do not treat this word as a passing emotion or an ordinary moment among busy days. This is not a trivial thing. You have waited. You have endured. You have gone through days when there seemed to be no sign of change. Yet, you still did not completely let go of faith. You stood amid silence and still tried to seek me. You cried in the hidden place and still spoke to me even though your heart trembled. And now heaven is drawing close to your life. There is a movement in the atmosphere that you can sense if you are willing to listen. Not chaos, but preparation. Not fear, but invitation. Not the pressure of the world, but the breath of guidance reminding you that I have never left your story. A sudden change is coming, but do not try to force it to take the shape you have imagined. It may be a message that arrives at the right time. It may be a door opening from a place you did not expect. It may be a person sent with wisdom, help, or confirmation. It may be an opportunity that begins small but carries an entire new season within it. It may be a quiet healing in your heart, where you suddenly feel lighter, clearer, and more peaceful after so many weary months. It will unfold in a way that lets you know deep within that, my hand is there. It may not necessarily look like what you expected, but it will carry the unmistakable mark of peace from my presence. I will mark it. I will confirm it. I will speak to you through it in a way your heart can recognize. You will not need to beg, force, chase, or wear yourself down in order to hold on to what I give. What comes from me does not require you to exchange your peace in order to obtain it. What belongs to you in my will shall be led to the right place, at the right time, in a way that aligns with my protection. That does not mean you do not need to walk in obedience, but it does mean you do not have to live in desperation as though everything depends on your own strength. When I declare that something belongs to you, I also know how to lead it to find you. When I open a door, I also give the peace for you to recognize it. When I place a promise over your life, I also preserve you through the process of waiting for that promise to take shape. But remember, my beloved child, the sensitivity of this season requires watchfulness. Do not tell everything to everyone. Do not place what is sacred into the hands of those who do not understand my work in your life. Do not let excitement make you speak before I allow it. There are blessings that need to be nurtured in silence before being revealed publicly. There are confirmations that must remain between you and me until they are fully matured. Guard your heart from doubt, pride, haste, and the need to be recognized by others. I am the one who heard your prayer, and I am also the one who will complete what I have begun. Your part is to remain near me. Listen to me. Keep your heart tender, and follow each small instruction I place before you. But you must be spiritually awake, my beloved child, because what I am doing is not something you can receive with a sleeping heart. You must always be ready to respond, not with the haste of fear, but with the sensitivity of a heart that knows how to listen to me. If you have been waiting for a confirmation, receive this word as the sign I place right before you. If you have wondered whether I forgot your cries in the hidden place, then this is my answer for you. If you are standing near the edge of giving up, if your hands have grown weary from holding on to hope for so long, then this is the moment for you to hold even more tightly to me. Do not let go simply because you have not seen the whole picture. Do not turn away simply because the road behind you has been long. I have not stopped working in your life, in truth. I am only beginning to reveal what I prepared quietly long ago. The reason you are still standing today is not because you have never been weak, but because I have preserved you for what comes next. There were seasons that would have caused you to collapse if my hand had not upheld you. There were words that would have made you lose all faith if my presence had not kept your heart from breaking apart. There were losses that would have made you unwilling to continue if I had not quietly placed within you a strength you yourself did not fully understand. The enemy tried to exhaust you, tried to make you think you were left with only ashes, tried to convince you that all waiting was useless. But I continually lifted you up. I placed new life into the places you thought had run dry. I kept the small flame within you from going out. Even when the opposing winds blew the strongest, you have never been alone, even when you could not see me. In the days when you thought you were only struggling by yourself, I was near. In the nights when you did not know what to say except to sigh, I understood. In the moments when you wondered whether anyone truly saw your pain, my eyes were still watching over you with love that never leaves. And now I am showing you that delay was never rejection. It was sacred preservation. There are things that, if they had come sooner, you would not yet have been steady enough to hold. There are doors that, if opened too early, you might have entered with a heart still too tired, too wounded, and too easily pulled away from purpose. So I held them back not to hurt you, but to prepare you for what will not make you lose yourself when you receive it. My presence in your life is stronger than you think. I am not only with you in the moments when you feel fervent, strong, and full of faith. I am also with you in the silences, in the days when you no longer have the strength to believe loudly, in the seasons when you can only whisper a very small prayer. I whispered through the silence. I rekindled hope in the cracks of brokenness. I placed light into the places within you that darkness had convinced would never heal. And even when you were too weary to trust, I was never too weary to love you. Your weakness does not discourage me. Your slowness does not make me turn away. Your questions do not cause me to leave you. There will be a day when others look at you and have to pause. Not because you were never hurt, but because you still shine after all of it. They will wonder how you can still walk with so much peace, how you can still love, still believe, still smile, still stand firm after seasons that should have caused you to fall. And you will know the answer. It was not because you saved yourself. It was not because you were stronger than everyone else. It was because I was with you. I kept you. I healed you layer by layer. I turned what came against you into material for building you. I did not allow the light within you to be extinguished. Instead, I made it become clearer after every dark season. Therefore, stay awake and be ready. Do not live like someone only waiting for something bad to happen. Live like someone who knows, I am preparing the next good thing. Do not let weariness cause you to lose the ability to recognize my signs. Do not let past waiting make you doubt the present movement. I am renewing you. I am calling you to step deeper into trust. I am turning delay into preparation, tears into testimony, pain into strength, and your journey into proof that my love has never left you. Hold tightly to me, my beloved child, because what I am doing within you will not stop halfway. A restoration is coming upon your life. And that restoration will touch the places you once thought were too late to be healed, too far to be brought back, too broken to be rebuilt. I am speaking to you not with a distant promise, but with the gentle call of a father who has seen every tear, every silence, every night when you wondered whether anything would ever change. You have passed through seasons that seemed to take more than they gave back. Days when your heart was weary from having to be strong for too long. Moments when you looked at your finances, your relationships, your health, and your confidence, and felt as though each part of your life was being pulled apart. But my child, I will not leave those fragments scattered forever in sorrow. I am bending down, gathering each wounded thing, each thing cracked by life, each thing you once quietly buried, and I will rebuild it with my loving hand. What I am about to do is not merely return to you what you lost, but bring you something deeper, better, and more enduring. There were things you once regretted losing because you thought that if they were gone, your life would no longer be whole. But I want you to know that my hand is not limited by what has passed. I do not only patch old places so you can continue living with the pain still intact. I am creating a new foundation, a new vitality, a new peace you have never known before. I do not only mend what was broken, I am making the cracked places become places where light shines through. I do not restore you merely so you can return to who you were before. I restore you so you can step into a version of yourself that is more mature, more steadfast, more radiant, and closer to my holy will. You will see this restoration touch your finances, not only through changing numbers, but through the way I teach you to live in wisdom, to manage, to receive, to open your hands at the right time, and to keep your heart upright before everything entrusted to you. I will open pathways where you thought there were only walls, bring opportunities where you once saw only delay, and place before you support that your mind could not have calculated on its own. But do not look only at wealth as the only sign of blessing. The prosperity I give begins within, from a heart no longer controlled by fear of lack, from a mind no longer afraid every time tomorrow approaches, from a life that knows the true source of provision is not in human hands, but in me, the one whose mercy never runs dry. Then I will also touch your relationships, because there are connections that once wounded you, words that left marks, and distances that made you think love, trust, and sincerity had become far away. I saw the times you gave without being valued, the times you stayed silent to keep peace while your heart ached, the times you wondered whether you deserved to be loved rightly. My child, I will teach you to discern what is healthy love and what is an attachment that drains you. I will bring people who know how to see you with sincerity, who support you in truth, and who walk with you without pulling you away from the light. What needs to be healed, I will heal. What needs to be released, I will give you the strength to lay down. What belongs to your new season, I will preserve and cause to blossom at the right time. Even your health, I have not forgotten. I know your body has carried many burdens. I know the hidden weariness not everyone can see. I know there are days when you keep walking, even though inside you only want to rest. I do not call you so you may exhaust yourself through striving, but so you may learn to remain within my care. I will breathe life into the places that have grown weak. Bring peace into the places of tension. And guide you toward wise choices to care for yourself as a precious gift I have given. Do not see rest as failure. And do not see the need for support as something shameful. A loving father does not rejoice in seeing his child strain until there is nothing left. I want you to be strong through balance, steady through peace, and to live each day in the healthy rhythm of grace. However, my beloved child, to step into this restoration, you must remain under my covering, not because I want to control you, but because I know that outside my presence, there are too many voices trying to pull you back into old cycles. There are old paths that once hurt you, but still feel familiar. There are habits that once exhausted you, but still try to invite you back. There are connections that once wounded you, but still try to take hold of your heart. Therefore, stay near me. Listen to my voice before you decide. Seek my peace before you move forward. And do not let haste lead you into a place I have tried to keep you from. This restoration is not an isolated event, but a sacred arrangement. And you need to be aligned with my spirit in order to recognize when to move forward, when to stand still, when to release, and when to open your heart to receive. You are not here by accident in this moment. I have led you here so you may hear clearly that the old season no longer has the right to bind you as it once did. This is the hour of grace, the moment when chains begin to break, the veil before your eyes falls away, and your heart awakens from months of numbness. I am breathing upon you, not with the breath of judgment, but with the breath of life. I am calling the things that seem dead within you to live again. Hope, courage, faith, joy, pure desire, and the ability to love without being ruled by fear. The next chapter of your life is opening, not through the noise of the world, but through my gentle yet powerful command. Therefore, you will not move backward. You will not continue repeating old cycles merely because they are familiar. You will not live forever inside the stories that once hurt you. Bow your head before the words that once imprisoned you in shame, or allow old failures to determine the rhythm of tomorrow. You are moving forward with my strength, and when I lift you up, no darkness can declare victory over you. The things that oppose you may appear, but they will not have the final word. Trials may try to shake you, but they will not destroy the foundation I am building within you. Walk forward, my beloved child, with faith that is tender yet enduring. I am restoring you, rebuilding you, renewing you, and what I have begun in you will become a living testimony that my love can turn broken places into a garden, tears into a song, and a life that seemed to be moving backward into a radiant journey forward.